Guys, these days everybody is moving towards tech. Lots of people have been wondering how they can move from their current career to tech. Today in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some of the easy paths to transition into. I am myself a transition from law to tech. I'm going to share with you guys some areas of tech that it's really easy to transition into. No need for coding. You don't really have to have any background in tech whatsoever. Hi guys, good to have you guys here as always. If you're new here, welcome to the family. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the career paths that I think is easy to transition into without requiring you to have so much technical knowledge, especially coding or any other technicalities in tech. I transitioned from law to tech, very easy. I've never had to struggle with coding one day. I really love what I do and I've been doing it for the past 5 years, and it's one of the simplest things I've had to do, especially with being a mom and all that. It's really easy to manage my private life and my work life without much pressure and much stress. So the first on my list would be an IT business analyst. I'm going to start with this because that's what I am, and I think this is my current role, and I think it's very easy to be in this role without having any technical knowledge. You do not require any coding skill or knowledge to be able to excel in this field. You can come into this role without any knowledge of coding and you'll be absolutely fine. I've been absolutely fine for 5 years without any knowledge of coding. So what I do on a day-to-day basis is I assess the systems, the products, and suggest high efficiency strategies. So I take requests from management, from top management, and from users in general. Then I identify solutions that can be achieved through improvements and sometimes changes in technology. Some of the skills that I find that come in very handy in my day-to-day work is communication. You need good communication skill because you're going to end up communicating with lots of people all day. Most of your job is going to center around communication. You'll be communicating with management, communicating with third parties, and you'll also be communicating with end users. Another skill you need to have is negotiation skills, because you'll be dealing with a lot of third parties, so you need to know what you want and to be able to communicate what you want. Then you might need a little bit of knowledge of database and SQL. SQL is not one of the tools that I use on my day-to-day activities, but I do use it from time to time. So yes, you require a little bit of knowledge on this. This is not very hard. This is very easy to learn. Another role that is very easy to transition to that does not require any knowledge of coding in IT sector is Scrum Master. Yes, Scrum Master. Just exactly what it is, Scrum Master. That's all you'll be doing, managing Scrum. So what you do basically is to ensure that team members adopt agile practices. You lead daily stand-ups. That's what you do. You just go walk into a meeting and have conversations on, ask everybody what they've done, and then hear everybody's feedback. Like, you're keeping track of what everybody is doing on a daily basis. Like, it's usually like 15 minutes. Daily Scrum is literally 15 minutes or a little more. You'd also hold sprint planning meetings. Mostly you'll be working with team members. It's people's ideas that you're putting together. So it's not exactly you telling people what to do. It's them telling you what they are doing or what they intend to do. You also coach the entire team on agile principles. Because you're the Scrum Master, you should be the master of these principles. So from time to time, you also coach team members on agile principles. In my opinion, Scrum Master is one of the best non-coding IT jobs. Cannot survive in this role if you're one who likes to work in silos, because at this point you are going to be interacting with lots and lots of team members. So as a Scrum Master, one of the skills you really need to have is to be a team player. It's also important that you have coaching skills, because you'll be coaching people on agile principles, and you must also be an effective communicator. You have to be an effective communicator because you're going to spend most of your time communicating with people. The next career path would be project manager. Yes. Of course, everyone is aware of how project manager roles do not require any coding whatsoever. For you to be a project manager, you do not need to have any coding knowledge or skill or background. As a project manager, you're a leader, so you have to have leadership skills. Talking about actual leadership skills that brings results. You need to be a problem solver, because from time to time you're going to be solving problems that, first of all, you think is not your business, but everything on that project is definitely your business. So you're going to be solving problems of people from different teams. You have to have a little bit of knowledge of everything that they are doing in each team, so that when they come with problems, you'll be able to resolve. You're going to be guiding the team towards the success of the project, of the organization, of whatever project it is, or the program, whatever it is you guys are working on. You have to guide the team towards the success of that goal. Next on the list for me would be a UX designer. You know, when you go on a website or you open an app and then you're like, this looks very nice. Oh, I like this app. I like this website. I can easily use it, easy to navigate. It's the UX designers that make sure that that app is looking that way or that that website is looking that way. So for this, you actually have to have a little bit of understanding of how web technology works, because you're going to be building websites. This would depend on the type of project you're working on or who you're working for. They might require a different set of skills, but yes, you do need to have some of this knowledge. As a UX designer, your role is to ensure that users have a smooth experience with the website or the application. You have to ensure that the functionality of the application of the website is as good as it looks. That brings us to the next role, which is the UI designer. As a UI designer, your job is to make sure that the website or the application is appealing to the users. Your job is to ensure that when the users eventually use this website or application that the UX designer has designed, they have a wonderful visual experience. Your job is to determine how people move from point A to point B on a website. These are only a few areas in IT sector where you can come in and shine as a star without coding knowledge or any technical background. Tech space is so big and vast now that you really don't have to have all that technical and coding knowledge like we required in the past to be in the space. Being the least technical person or with little or no coding experience should not hinder you from, launching into the tech industry. There are lots of opportunities there, lots of roles that do not require any technical knowledge or coding knowledge or skill. I hope this video has been able to help someone who is confused on what career path to take that doesn't require coding or technical knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.